how climate change is currently affecting and will affect Hamilton, because living in Canada, it can be quite hard to recognize the effects and see them really truly, but you can kind of see, if you look close, the effects of climate change. I'm sure you all are standing here wondering why everyone isn't in sweaters right at the end of September, because normally I am in jeans and a sweater at this point. So one of the things that we are seeing right now, even here in Hamilton, is the rising temperatures, and I'm sure you've all heard of this, and like I can see a bunch of people are in t-shirts. That's not okay for September. One thing that leads with the rising temperature is actually the rise in diseases coming up to Canada. A lot of the ticks are coming up from America to a colder climate, and we're seeing a lot more emergence of Lyme disease, of West Nile, and a lot more of those pathogens that are spread by these animals coming up. Another thing that's been really affecting Hamilton is the bigger storms. I'm sure that you all know we've all heard of Hurricane Dorian and all of the other hurricanes that have been affecting the oceans and any islands and countries around there. The problem with rising temperatures is it leads to more evaporation, which will subsequently lead to worse and bigger storms. And Hamilton's infrastructure is not prepared for the bigger storms that we will be getting in winter. The roads will start perishing easier. A lot of the buildings, as much as I love old buildings, are not prepared for the winter storms that we will have. And if you think about it, Hamilton is surrounded by a lot of green space. We have the green belt, we have multiple conservation areas, and it's really disappointing because as you walk through there, you can see the decline in biodiversity caused. And even Cootes Paradise right here is one of the most biodiverse places in Canada. It holds so many different types of animals, from bacteria all the way up to deer. And we can see a decline of the biodiversity there, which is having major effects on everything else. The composition of wetlands is changing with heat and with pollution. We're losing animals that are essential to our environment. And this won't stop unless we take action against the climate crisis, because this will continue getting worse and it will continue affecting not only us humans, but also the organisms that are so important to our planet. So I'd like to thank you all again for coming out here and supporting us. It's so amazing to see this, because we can change it and we will change it.